You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey y'all!
Hey, we're back.
Welcome to
Happy New Year. Welcome to
2022.
and welcome to
Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
D.
And I'm W.
We're back, y'all.
Y'all, we back in this biatch.
Hope your New Year's was great.
Yeah, we had to wait for the retrograde, y'all. The retrogrades. We had to wait, goddammit.
They were coming in like, listen, you try to do a podcast? Ha! Got you, bitch. You try to do a podcast today? I got you, bitch. That's what the retrograde was doing. Listen, we wanted to come out sooner, but listen, retrograde was like,
Nah.
you're on my list. That's what the retrograde was saying.
Right. So.
But it gave a chance for our livers and kidneys to heal.
Because, look, we get older and be fucking consuming this type of alcohol.
We need a break.
Every week.
Yeah, we need a break.
Yeah.
We don't normally drink during the week.
Right.
This is only a weekend thing. And I don't think we would be able to function.
We would not be able to function if this shit was every goddamn day. Can't do it. We can't do it.
Give me my flowers.
I cannot.
I can go for hours with powers. All right. Okay, we're back.
We're back, y'all.
We're back, and we are diving booty first.
Okay. I did not see that coming. Okay.
We're diving into the listen, Netflix is not fucking playing. They rose the price because they were like saying, bitch, we giving y'all new movies.
Good. God damn it. Y'all don't take Netflix and chill to a whole nother level.
Soon it's gonna be $50 a month. Right? It started out with
what was it?
$7.99 or $6.99. It started off in the mail. You get the DVDs and the games in the mail. And then it graduated to the digital world.
Yeah.
And then they put Blockbuster to shame.
Right.
Closed all the Blockbusters except for that one Blockbuster that's somewhere in Seattle.
And if you don't know what a Blockbuster is, you too young.
Right.
You can't hang.
Just
can't hang with the chicken wings.
Use the Google. Right. You got the Google, right? Bitch, Google that shit.
Google it.
It came a long way. So Netflix you're going to be talking about the Netflix, it's a series.
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
So did I.
W told me about it. I was like, what the hell is Archive 81? What was I calling it?
I don't remember.
Archive, what was I saying? Case number 25.
Something like that.
Some shit. I said, what the fuck is Archive 81? I don't know what the fuck
I said, ooh, another headbanger.
So they have 8 series, and so
You mean eight episodes?
I mean 8 episodes. It's the same shit. 8 series.
You know, that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying?
No, it would not be.
Because let me tell you, because good scary, or not scary, but psychological, whatever sci-fi shit don't normally last that long, except for Supernatural.
Except for Supernatural. Okay, listen, I apologize. We forgot to tell them what we're drinking.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! So y'all,
it's been so long.
We sipping on Malibu Mango Caribbean Rum with mango liqueur.
Yes,
and
straight.
Yes.
This is straight.
Yes, I put some. I squeezed some lime in it.
So
it's really good.
So we're drinking this straight.
We are. It's really good, y'all.
This is a horrible start.
Y'all, you guys should really
cheers, guys.
Try it. It gives it a really good balance.
It's not that bad.
You know, I don't know what it is. If it's because of age.
It's been a while.
I'm turning. I'm not gonna say the number.
You can say the number. You and your 40s, bitch.
I'm turning 40 this year, so certain things like this is too sweet by itself. So I had to add something to level it out.
I don't think
D has
a sweet.
Yeah, she has sweet tooth. Not me. I'm not as
sweet sauce.
Yeah, not me. So I needed to put the lemon or something in there.
A little zing.
A little zing in there.
Okay.
It's really good. So yeah, so that's what we're sipping on.
We sipping on that. All right. Back into the series. Archive 81. Okay, it's 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So we're only going to discuss the first 4 episodes.
Right.
Okay. Let me tell you what it's about. What's that word? An archivist? Archivist?
Archivist?
Archivist? Archivist?
Archivist, one of them.
archivist?
Yes, I think it's an archivist.
Archivist? Okay. An archivist takes a job restoring damaged videotapes, but finds themselves getting pulled into a mystery involving the missing director and a mysterious cult that they were documenting. That gets absolutely nothing about this goddamn
Oh my
series.
God. Which, you know what? I like it.
Okay. W was the one that said we need to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the fact that the synopsis is not...
It's pretty vague.
Yeah, it's like, what? I fucking have to watch it because I don't know what the fuck they're talking
Definitely goes into the sci-fi realm.
Yes.
It's not necessarily horror. We found out this motherfucker James Wan hand,
y'all.
The octopus hand.
Gotta be somewhere in there.
Of James Wan.
Look, James Wan is like, y'all can't make this bitch without me. So,
bitch, I got 8 tentacles.
Right, so
it's all over the place.
The first 2 tentacles gonna touch it. The whole tentacle ain't gotta be all 20 of them. But you know what I'm saying?
They got 8. Octopus got 8.
Oh, they got 8? Oh. The first... the 7 tentacles. One tentacle is gonna touch this goddamn thing.
One testicle is enough.
Okay, tentacles enough.
All right.
Okay.
So, what's your first thoughts for the first 4 episodes?
Oh my God.
What do you think is happening in the hot sauce?
Happening in the hot stuff. Okay, so this gives me a interstellar vibe, almost like going back, talking to himself. If you guys haven't seen Interstellar, you really should check it out.
Yeah.
Going back.
Totally confusing.
Yeah. You're like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
Totally confusing.
And so this is sort of kind of like going back to the past, into the future, into the past
we
again.
We don't know that.
That's true.
We don't know.
So we're like...
We don't know.
Is he dead? Is he not? She's dead. No, she's not. She's alive. We don't know what's happening.
So it's basically it goes to the main character who's the archivist.
Yes.
Archivist.
Mama do.
What's the
archivist?
I can't say the word, but he restores film footage, cassettes or whatever
that's been damaged.
Right. Right. So he's the main character.
Mamadou. I like his name.
Mamadou.
That's it. Mamadou. I sound like a Haitian man.
Mamadou.
Oh, Mamadou.
That's probably not how we're saying it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for pronouncing it wrong. But I really do love this guy. I don't know what it is about him, but I really like him a lot.
So it starts off with his character. Mm-hmm. You can tell that he's quiet and
reserved,
mm-hmm. And you could tell he works, at what is it, like a museum?
I would say like
a restoration
museum,
media and stuff like that. Yeah, so he gets this package that he's restoring for his boss, and he was able to restore it upon viewing the tape of whatever that he was restoring, which was like a found footage of a snuff film that was dated back in the day, and the
it was like some occult shit.
Right, some occult shit.
Yeah.
Old film or whatever.
Right.
And so he restored that, and I guess his boss, whoever the Davenport guy, are you talking about his boss, like prior to Evie?
Karen, you mean?
Yes, but the thing came from Evie.
Right. He received a package that came from Evie that said, please restore it, do not copy, it's confidential. Karen. So
we don't know if Karen is Evie.
Right.
Or Evie is Karen. I don't know.
And we're drinking, so we don't remember.
We don't remember. Anyway, so he gets this package and restores it and realizes that, this is about the occult thing that was supposedly missing. The actual person who made it, which is her father.
Right. We later find out that it's her father
who made it, who committed suicide, and they don't know what's the reason. And this was his last work that he was working on.
Because the daughter was trying to find, I guess she found some, she found
missing.
Through her dad's stuff, she found
the missing footage. Mm-hmm. And so Karen Friend was so pleased that what's his name in the movie? Dan. Mm-hmm. He was pleased that Dan restored it, and so he was like, "Hey, Mr. Davenport was so pleased that you did that footage. He wants to see you."
Right.
So he went to the Davenport guy, which is the company was like, and he couldn't find information on the company.
Yeah, it was like maybe an offshore company. Basically, they were non-existent.
Right, right. But they would work on private stuff. So it's like he was funded by, I don't know, but he was funded. I mean, Davenport, money. That's what I mean. So we put 2 and 2 together. he was offering Dan employment.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, listen, I got this project and I want you to work on it. So, you know, without knowing anything, he was like, I tried to look up your information. There's nothing, I couldn't look up anything. And then Mr. Davenport was like, well, I was trying to look up information about you and I ain't find nothing. He was like, well, bitch, I don't want to be found. And Ms. Davenport was like, bitch,
don't want to be found either. That's not what he said, but you know, the bitch.
We paraphrasing.
We paraphrasing, y'all.
Yeah, so he was like, well, shit. I mean,
we like privacy as well. So
right. So he was offering $100,000.
Yeah.
Which made Dan ear perk up like,
right.
$100,000. Shit.
But the kicker is Dan has to stay at the facility because the footage that they have and they want Dan to restore it. So, you know, it's precious, it's old, they don't want to risk it being damaged. So
or exposed.
So yeah. Dan has to stay at their private facility and process and fix these damaged footage.
Right. So let's talk about the compound.
Oh man,
because that's what it is.
It is a compound.
It looked like a prison.
It does.
It was made out of concrete.
It's so
it's prison.
Nah, homie. Yeah,
prison-esque. Yeah. So there, Dan is, you know, sees the footage, and of course he's walking around the premises and stuff like that. And we later find out that Dan has something to do with these footages that he is restoring. And so this is where they're telling the story. This is where they're going in pieces with Dan's story, with where he came from, because obviously there's something wrong. There's something wrong with Dan.
I just want to point out with Dan.
I just want to point out.
Oh Lord,
Mamudu sounds like Adam Driver.
Mamudu definitely has a distinctive voice,
like Adam Driver. I don't know if it's a nose thing, but he talks like I'm in the front. You know, I don't want my coffee. I want my privacy.
I love you, you know, Mama dude, Mama.
But his accent is very interesting. Okay,
I don't get starstruck, but if I were to see Mamudu, he'd be like, please don't say my name like that.
After that, he's just coming up like that.
Okay, no, I don't get starstruck, but if I were to see him, I would be like, hey.
And he'd be like, girl, white. Can you please go white?
No, not until you sign this goddamn paper for your autograph. Thanks very much.
So sorry, guys. So we realized that he has his childhood and what happened to him when he was a child.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You know, I don't know what you said, but okay. We get a peek into his childhood because there's somehow Dan finds a connection between the tapes and him.
Yes.
So and then that's how the story kind of unfolds.
Right.
But,
right. So now
and we like, what the fuck? How does Davenport
have to do with Dan? So obviously Davenport knows something about Dan, and he's using Dan to restore these tapes to find out what really happened to at the hotel at this fire.
Well, apartment building.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, apartment building.
Yeah,
it looked like a hotel.
It do. I feel like I want to say hotel, but I'm like,
that's right, the apartment building.
Right.
So these 4 episodes told a lot. These 4 episodes
really
told
did.
that
oh my
we
God.
found out that the tapes that Dan is restoring belongs to Melody, which is
a student. She's a graduate student doing her dissertation, to become her PhD.
I feel like that's a cover.
So she's probably really not a graduate student.
No, she's not.
She's trying to
find her mother who disappeared, her biological mother who disappeared, and the Vista Apartments was the last place.
Is it Visser?
Visser. The Visser was the last place that the mother was. The last address.
Last address, yes.
And so I feel like she just concocted the story, but I don't know, because the best friend was like saying that she is doing a movie thing, so I don't know.
It's possible that
it's too early to tell because we only did 4 motherfucking episodes.
Because it's only 8. So this is the first part. We'll do the next 4 episodes in part 2 of the podcast. But yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. That might be a lie. I guess you probably just use that just so that other people in the apartment building can open up,
right?
And
because she's really looking for the person.
Yes.
Right.
So she goes around saying that she's looking for a historian. She's knocking on doors. She gets to this Vista Hotel apartment building, and she's knocking on doors, and she's really not having any luck.
Yeah.
And she sees this young black girl, and that's how she's able to
be introduced with the people in the apartment, because they was trying to have it. She was like, "Hello,"
and she wasn't getting anywhere. Right.
Yeah, I'm doing a film. I'm like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck from my door, stop knocking, ho.
And so the young black girl, what she does is, she runs errands for the people in the building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so she befriends the black girl, and they start to develop a relationship, and things just start getting weird.
Yeah, it always started getting weird. First night,
right? Weird.
First of all, she was Melody was sleeping, and then all she was.
Oh my God! Just Opus Day stuff. I can't.
Shit, that would wake me up from my sleep too.
So that noise was coming from like the AC vent, and so she kind of. She pops it open, or like a section or part of the AC, and you could kind of hear this just.
That's what she. She heard.
So dude was like, they're having sex, so somebody's fucking in the thing, and I'm like,
right.
I don't know.
No, I know sex sounds when I hear it. Okay, that's fucking noises.
And I'm like, let's listen closer.
All I was waiting for.
No, so y'all, okay, I'm sorry. So the noise stops, and Melody goes to bed. She's like, well, hello, anybody there? Okay, no.
Okay, why the fuck would you be like, is anybody there?
I never.
Bitch, no.
You don't ask. Listen, if you're into spirituality, now if you want to have a response back, go ahead.
Okay.
Ask the question if anybody's there. So after she asked, is anybody there? Nobody said anything, so she closed the vent.
Right.
Mind you, guys, she's recording everything on her camera.
Right. So we're seeing these recordings through Dan's viewing the video after he repairs. So he repairs the video, and then he views it himself, and this is what we're seeing.
And it goes back into
the left.
And so when he's, restoring the footage and he's watching it,
right,
we are not watching it from Dan's eyes. We are actually watching as though it's happening. So
in the hot stuff. Yeah.
And so Dan is like intrigued because some of the shit that he's watching, like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And we see that it's triggering something. It's triggering his childhood and what's happening. And this is where we find out, the more he restores the tapes, the more he finds out that Melody was a client of his dad, because his dad was a professor and a psychiatrist.
Right.
For
psychology.
The psychology.
Yeah.
And so he finds that out. He asks the guy, Mr. Davenport, because
Mr. Aegis!
because Dan was snooping around, and Mr. Davenport like, listen, man, I mean, am I going to revoke your license? Like,
you want to stay?
Yeah, like, what you doing? I told you.
Why you down here?
Tapes.
Right.
Clear these motherfucking tapes. Mind your motherfucking business. And he like, hold on, bitch. I saw my motherfucking dad up at that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? And then Mr. Davenport like, oh well, shit.
We've never watched the tapes. We don't know. I don't know what's on the tapes.
Bitch, you know what the fuck? That's why you got me, nigga.
And just, Davenport is just weird. He's like, well, there's like a coffee house about 10 miles away or whatever.
14 miles. You know how to ride a bike, do you?
Right. There's a couple of bikes on the compound. I mean, just weird shit.
Yeah, this is weird.
And then meanwhile, Dan, as he goes outside there, the cellular signal is very shady. Mm-hmm. So he has to find particular spots around the compound that he's able to call his friend who can like check on things for him. And then we see a person with a red coat, the red coat's coming.
That's Little Red Riding Hood.
She's lost and she's looking for Granny's house. Who the fuck knows? Right. So we see the person with the red coat like, okay, who that?
Bitch, you snooping. Then we find out that that's Davenport's groundskeeper.
Right. Oh my God. Okay, thank you.
I was telling W, like, that might be the real Melody.
Right.
That might be the real Melody.
So we're speculating because
at this point we're speculating.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening. Yeah. And so So as Dan continues to break, clean up the footage and what he's trying to do, what he did was, since he was caught downstairs where he wasn't supposed to be, he ended up finding out there's
where no cameras are at.
Right, because he's like, wait a minute, I need to go. He's clearly watching me, Davenport. Davenport is clearly watching me because there's cameras, and we see that Davenport has all these fucking cameras
throughout the
whole goddamn compound,
except in the bathroom, because we find out he's not a pervert.
Right, and so Dan, Dan ain't dumb. Dan is like, you know what? I'm finna put he called it a vampire.
Yeah, so he found the security system.
Yes.
And he hacked into it.
Yeah.
So he was able to see
what Davenport
sees.
Yeah.
And he was able to maneuver and find those lost spots. But let me tell you, when Dan found those lost spots, we realized that Dan was astroplaning. We don't know if he was astroplaning or he in his sleep he's able to go to the further. Not to bring
Dan going the further. Don't even know he's in the further.
Right, but we know that he's in the further.
Or in the pastor.
Right.
Past.
Right, because we don't know if if Dan is really in the past and she's in the future. We have
no idea what's happening. So, and Dan is like, oh, I'm dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Because Dan is seeing Melody.
And they're having conversations.
They're talking.
Right.
And Dan is just like, okay, maybe I'm dreaming. But then Dan comes to realize this ain't a fucking dream.
Right, because the tapes that he's restoring, he finds out there's a situation where there's a medium involved, and the medium was saying the things that Dan was saying to Melody, and he realized, oh shit, this shit is real. And this is where we left off.
Yeah, and guys, this is just a brief. There's so much. You've got to watch this.
You have to watch it. This is only from 1 to 4.
I'm actually enjoying this series.
You like it?
I actually do like it because it's a mind fuck. I like my mind to get fucked. So
you're nasty. You know what?
Do you like it? You think it could be better? Or maybe when we're done with the other 4, you'll make your final.
Yeah, that's when I make my assessment. Okay. For right now, it is keeping my attention.
Y'all better not fuck it up, goddammit.
It's keeping my attention, and I am curious to find out what is this occult that they're into. Why is Dan father? I can't even finish. Father. Why Dan's father is involved in this, and just certain things. If you've watched the series, you know that there's certain things.
There's something in the apartment complex that these people are fucking weird.
Right. So I can't make my judgment. But for right now, it's holding my testicles together. You're enjoying it?
There's some, we obviously know that there's some kind of a cult.
Yes,
that's happening.
Yes, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Y'all, listen, Mama do
okay, don't drop this shit.
I had to put in the Creole in
there.
there.
Don't throw this shit away. Even though we know that you ain't created this
shit.
You
not created, but we talk about the people that created it. You the lead on this,
so
okay?
The lead gotta take the hit.
And guys, if you don't know Mama Do, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying his name correctly.
You're not sorry, my name correctly.
I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. But if you guys haven't watched The Box, which is on it, I think
it's on Amazon Prime.
Yes, was it last year? Did we do an episode on that?
We did not.
Are you sure? I feel like we did. We'll come back to that.
I don't think we did.
Okay. If we did not,
because there was a whole bunch of films that we watched from the Blumhouse. Because Amazon during the Halloween time was having a Blumhouse Fest, and they released so many movies. And The Box is one of them, which was really good.
Yes.
The Eye, which was really good. So we need to
we'll probably discuss that.
I don't know. We won't talk about it, but it
was good.
Movie, yeah.
So that's the same guy who played in The Box. So and
he did a phenomenal job.
He really did, and I'm glad he got this role. It's congratulations to you.
Work. Okay,
Mama Do.
With the COVID time.
Okay, Mama Do.
Okay, guys, that's the end.
That's part 1.
That's the end of the part 1. Tune in for part 2.
Yep.
And let us know down below what your thoughts on the first 4 episodes. Yeah. Or if you did see the whole series, don't spoil the shit, man.
Let us know, hey guys, you guys are going to enjoy the last 4.
Right, let us know your thoughts. Your thoughts.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. Your thoughts. Because I think by this time, we may see the whole thing. So we may see the whole thing. So yeah, thanks guys. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We gotta get back on the tricycle.
Yeah.
Get back on the road.
Yeah.
And yeah, you take it easy.
Y'all take it easy. Thanks for tuning in.
And we see y'all